SUS Chords. Big thank you for the inspiration for this post to my good buddy Tony over at Popmatics. If you haven't checked out Popmatics, go do it. Not now, after this video is over. Go. One of the great things about SUS Chords is that they're actually not chords in the way that we traditionally think about them. We often try to take unusual and cool chords and sort of shoehorn them into our thirds-based chordal system. That's known as tertian harmony, thirds-based chords. But the cool thing about SUS chords is they're really not thirds-based chords. We think of them as 1, 2, and 5, or 1, 4, and 5, or, as my good buddy Tony pointed out, there's the double SUS, which is 1, 2, 4, and 5. And so in his example, he used B, C sharp, E, and F sharp. That would be 1, 2, 4, 5 in the key of B major. But what's really interesting about this is that it's actually just a stack of fifths compressed. If you start with an E and you go E, up a fifth to B, up a fifth to F sharp, and up another fifth to C sharp, we now have the same notes, although spread out, as we do in our sus 2-4. So it's the same pitches, E, B, F sharp, C sharp, rearranged to B, C sharp, E, F sharp. That's our sus 2, sus 4. Now, if I take one of those notes out and make it, for instance, a B sus 4, B, E, F sharp, it's still the same thing. E, B, F sharp is that stacked as fifths. Or if I go with the sus 2, B, C sharp, F sharp, I can instead go B, F sharp, C sharp on the top. Again, sus 2 respelled as fifths. Now, any set of fifths, you can also arrange as a set of fourths. So if I take that last one I just talked about, B, F sharp, C sharp, and I start instead with a C sharp on the bottom, C sharp, F sharp, B is also a stack of fourths. So we refer to stacks of fifths and stacks of fourths as quartal harmony because their closer method of stacking is by stacking them in fourths. So we refer to those as quartal harmonies. So your sus 2s, your sus 4s, and your sus 2s and 4s are all great examples of quartal harmony rather than tertian harmony. So chords built by stacking fourths rather than by stacking thirds.